Years ago, January, Bacchus and Dionysus sitting around, it was cold. They came up with the idea of a midwinter carnival.
Let me start all over again, okay?
They called Hygienic Art in New London, and ever since then, we've had the annual Salon de Independence, the midwinter art show and all of its attendant glories. Standing outside right now, the Hygienic Art Park, and it's 20 degrees. The wind chill is polar bear, and in about 2 minutes they're going to open the door here at the Hygienic Art galleries, and we're going to go inside and see what the people have brought us. The idea behind the Hygienic Art Show, beyond shattering the boredom of the bleak midwinter, was to embrace creativity in its purest form. No judge, no jury, no fees, and no censorship. Well, it worked. Paint it or sculpt it and hang it, so to speak, and they will come. Starry, starry cat. Over time, given the air-bubbling artistic fountain that is New London, it was only natural that the show should expand to include all manners of artistic disciplines: film, theater, cabaret, music, and of course the requisite commode art. You can definitely make an adventure out of the evening, and we're going to embrace the possibilities and see and experience a bit of everything. In the ballroom at the Crocker House, the Rock Fix continued its tradition of combining the old and the new. The opening band was Slander, featuring drummer Rich Freitas, a veteran of the scene going back 20-odd years. Now he's got a younger generation of musicians with him. Ann Costello was up next with her band, The Smoke. And what would follow would be 4 or 5 more great bands from the area. We'd get back to them, but we had other places to see too.
Everyone say the magic words.
Hocus pocus.
Yeah, whatever, I don't care.
In the comfortably subterranean 33, the often R and occasionally X-rated variety show called the Hygienic Cabaret unfolded. It was all sorts of music, comedy, magic, and decidedly burlesque.
And turn it back into one piece of rope. Everybody give it up.
The idea of hygienic as a winter carnival took on a literal context in the art park with a new attraction. It was a winter carnival. But it's sort of like for the fish generation, the Burning Man type thing. We have a ring toss that goes around liquor bottles and win prizes. There's a hookah tent over here. Presumably, they're not smoking anything but tobacco.
Okay, so ace, where's the ace, where's the ace?
And of course, if you're running games of chance,
You can bet on where you think the ace is with your ticket.
it's probably best to keep them on the up and up, depending on who your customers might be.
Appreciate you guys coming out tonight.
The weekend has expanded beyond just the official events of the Hygienic, and the organization wouldn't have it any other way. We had a tangential show on the second floor pub at the Bulkley House, where a lot of musicians played deep into the night. Carl Franklin did a fluid solo set. Later on, Chris McKay and the Tone Shifters defied the outside temperatures with their steamy roadhouse rock. From across the white tablecloths at the Commoner, John Freese and his band played a final New London show before they head on tour to Memphis. 4 hours later, 3 trips around downtown New London, 10 degrees colder, and we're back here at the Hygienic Art Galleries where we started this entire tour. Now, it's frigid, but I can see why when they set out to start this thing, they intentionally did it in the middle of January, in the bitter midwinter, because now's the time you want to have a good time and break it all up. It's a good thing.